which is nice. Especially,
Hmm.
there's not really any places here, especially like a Protoss, where you're like, I definitely do not want to fight there. Like,
Right.
normally, like, the chokes are good enough that you can force field and you can survive, so
Yep.
I really like this map of Protoss.
Okay. So you want to do our first one?
Oh, yeah, sure. Uh, so down, in the bottom right of Ohana, we have the purple Protoss player. Actually, he's pink, my bad. Oxygen.
Oxygen. And in the top left-hand corner, we have our orange Protoss player. It is King JD. Oh, the
Oh!
dawn. So both dropping pylons.
Yep.
So nothing
You
too
always gotta do
unusual.
that. Dropping pylons is helpful.
Yeah. Well,
Um,
that
let's
supply.
see. Oh, alright. They're both building their 11th
Ooh.
rows, so they're not gonna all in yet.
Right.
Yet.
Well, we'll see what JD's doing. He
Uh,
might just be going for a scout, make sure there's no proxies and no
yeah.
like.
That is an early
Actually,
scout.
yeah. Unless he's going to place a proxy pylon.
Yeah, that's gonna put his gate behind if he's just gonna scout like that. I don't like that if he's just using it for scouting.
Yep. And yeah, he's just
What, his gate's a good 6 seconds behind? I don't
yeah
know.
yeah.
I don't like the thing is like normally you don't scout until you put your gate down because it
Mm.
keeps your time it keeps your gate timing even and you can't actually scout anything in the base
But
until after the cyber core finishes anyways.
to be fair, he did force Oxy to pull one of his pylon or excuse me probes off. So
Yeah,
that
to go look
he's
for proxies and stuff.
yeah. So he's also losing a little bit of mining time, but I think at this point he still has a slight economic advantage.
Yeah, I just think getting that gateway down first is really important.
Yeah. Here we see two gas from JD, but only one
Yeah,
from.
only one gas for oxygen.
Mhm.
So that either means the oxygen's going to do some gateway aggression or drop a robo at some point.
Yeah.
Because you don't have enough gas off of one gas for Stargate. Or Twilight.
Well, he is taking his cybernetics core. They're both getting their cyber cores, but Oxy's is a little faster, and
yeah.
he's now taking his
Oxys
second
is a
gas.
good bit faster.
Yeah.
I mean, I know whenever I play, if I see that my cyber core's like 15 seconds ahead, I would just like say screw it and I just warp gate all in. Just chrono it.
Yeah.
Because if you can warp in like 30, 20, like 20 or 30 seconds before they get theirs done, you can just win the game.
Yeah. So it looked like Oxy was just trying to get mineral boost for those first few moments of the game, because he dropped his second gas and he's taking it now.
Oxygen's building a safety zealot. I mean, in this game it's not going to help him, but I think that's a fair plan.
Yeah.
Like, just making sure that he has at least something to fight if, like, a stalker or a zealot which walks into his base.
Yeah. Though the oh, what's it? Is it archives?
Yeah.
The
Twilight Council.
Twilight Council. Thank you. Sorry. Is much faster for JD, but Oxy's taking his Stargate.
I think that's really bad for Oxy. A Stargate this late versus Twilight Council, especially.
Yeah, with the if he gets blink.
At least Oxy sees it, so now Oxy can choose. Oh, so he's going proxy DTs again. Oh, Oxy canceled and went back to a robo.
Okay.
I think that's a fair play.
Okay. Yeah.
It's just being careful.
Can you see what he's researching? Because I can't see what it is that.
He's not researching anything with Twilight Council.
Oh, okay. Okay. It looked like it was shining. Okay, so JD is once again going for the DT for DTs.
I really like Oxygen's probe he has hidden in the base that he keeps using to scout. I think that's really smart.
Yeah, that is actually very, very smart. JD also taking his second, his natural. Excuse me.
Both of these guys have really weird hockey setups. I just looked at them.
Oh really?
Oh yeah.
Mine's yeah. I don't want to see mine either. So Oxygen really smart, getting his observer right away.
Yeah.
He smells something strange.
Yeah. Normally, you want to get your observer right at about 7 minutes. That's when most DT aggression comes in.
Yeah. So that's about the right time for him to be getting it. So.
Yeah, it was nice. Because, like, normally if you go really fast robo, you can squeeze out into Mortal before the obs. But
Mhm.
since I was a little bit delayed, it was smart to go obs first.
Oh, here comes that DT right now.
Okay, so now what he wants to do, he doesn't have a sentry, so he can't force field it in the main.
Right.
But I think okay, never mind.
Yeah.
I think he might be able to get it.
Maybe.
Ooh, breaks it
Ooh,
out.
those DTs are fast,
Yeah,
but now he can't push with
but that's fine.
and DT. Oxygot has his immortal out already.
I definitely think JD, instead of getting this first immortal, should be going for a warp prism right now.
Mhm.
Because the amount of damage, if you walk a DT in and they're like, oh, alright, you just went ground DTs, I'm safe.
Okay.
And you just like fly warp prism in and you start getting probe kills, it's
Yeah.
the most annoying thing.
It looks like JD is checking towards Colossus, though.
Yeah, JD needs to transfer the probes from his main. He's got 21 mining there. Oh, there they go.
Yeah.
Also, something that I don't like the void race from Oxygen.
Mm.
I think it's much better just to go up to Colossus.
Yeah, I don't like it either. And especially with two stalkers and an Archon. Yeah. Against Void Rays, it's gonna be tough.
Yeah. I think the only time that void rays are actually good in PvP is either if you go like a quick Stargate build and then you see that they're going immortals and that they're gonna push, you can get some safety void rays because they kill immortals really fast.
Yeah.
Or if you're in like the mid game and you're on like 3 bases, you just like hide 3 Stargates somewhere on the map, and you go up to like 20 void rays.
Yeah.
And like your opponent has like 8 Colossus and like nothing to kill the void rays, and you just win the game.
Right. Yeah, I was gonna say, if you made like infinite Void Rays, and you know.
Yeah, but you have to surprise them because Archons and Phoenixes just destroy void rays.
Yeah, it's like mutas. You know, you don't.
It's funny. This build's actually really. I used to play a build very similar to this.
To what
where you
JD
go,
is
like,
doing, or Oxy?
To what what Oxy's doing. You go like Immortal Void Ray, and you just like Stalkers just can't do anything. It's so funny.
Okay, so that might be what the plan is
Yeah.
pretty much strictly Immortal Void Ray.
But if JD sees this and starts warping in a couple more Archons and then Zealots, he'll definitely win that fight by a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, because the Archons have. Yeah, it looks like he's going to take some Archons right now. He warped in 2 DTs into his main. He's dropping more gateways.
But he needs to get the Zealots out because actually Immortals do surprisingly well versus Archons. You need the Zealots and losing that Observer.
Oh, that's not good.
Wait, he lost. Oh wait, no, he lost the probe,
Oh,
not the Observer.
he lost the probe.
My bad.
Okay.
The Observer's still alive.
So, and Double Forge coming down for JD.
Yeah, I think Double Forge in PvP is actually bad.
Really?
I think a single Forge and going for attack upgrades a little earlier is much stronger than Double Forge.
Okay.
Because I've played many games where I've been on +3 attack and the other guy's been on 2-2, and they just get destroyed by my upgrades.
Yeah.
Because attack is just so important in this matchup, especially when you're going Colossus.
Okay.
So. But it doesn't look like Oxygen's getting any upgrades. So.
JD is taking Zealot Charge, so you're right. Here's,
Yeah, Zealot Charge will be really helpful for him.
Yeah.
Oxygen gets a full scout of the main, sees everything. I'm surprised. King JD's had his robotics bay done for a while, but just has not built any Colossus yet.
Yeah, I wonder why he's opting to continue with. Well, we'll see. Maybe he's got something else in mind that we don't.
I think both players right now are safe enough to go take their third. It looks like Oxygen recognizes that.
Yeah.
And it actually looks like King JD is going to move down and take his own third too. So.
Cool.
Looks like we'll move into a macro game.
Cool. Which excites me because he's I think. No. Oxygen has 1 Forge down, and what is this?
I still can't get over how awesome just a warp prism and some DTs would be, because he doesn't have any cannons. Oxygen doesn't have any cannons in his mineral line.
Yeah.
And would just take so much damage from it.
That could be absolutely devastating. But
I really think that Oxygen needs to be laying chronos into his upgrades to try to catch up.
Yeah. He's so far behind the upgrades, but...
I don't know.
Oh,
I
this
think...
is not...
How many Archons? 4 Archons? I think he can win this. I think Oxygen can win this fight.
Especially if JD doesn't turn and fight and engage. Yeah. And Oxygen can just keep pushing like this.
And he already has a proxy pylon. Oxygen already has a proxy pylon in a really nice spot. So, this might actually just end the game.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
I don't know. JD's actually reacting quite well. Warping in the Archons. Cannoning up. Trying to wall off to protect himself.
I think... Okay, so with the help of the photon cannon, it's going to be a lot harder for Oxygen to push into this. He could go and snipe the third if he feels compelled. Which I think would probably be his best bet, because if he takes this fight, doesn't do well, yeah, he's going to see the third and cancel it, yeah.
Third. He'll be ahead on the third. Okay, if he time warps that ramp, I think this fight will go very well.
Yeah. Which, yeah, he needs to time warp the ramp. Smart, pulling back.
I like the stutter step on the Immortals.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's only a couple Archons left.
Yeah, those Archons are all gone. And those Void Rays are doing...
through the Stalkers.
Yeah.
And he needs to warp in. Yeah, there. He warps in the Zealots, gets another Void Ray. I think that was a good fight.
Yeah, that was really excellent. And he's not overextending himself either. He knows when he should and shouldn't be fighting.
Yeah, now Oxygen's up almost, he's up over 20 supply. So he just gets that third down. Oh, the Zealots running in are going to deal a lot of damage to the third.
Oh, yeah. That's really smart from JD. That's going to force Oxygen to pull himself out of position.
Yeah. Oxygen needs to get more gates. 5 gates on, like, 3 bases is not good. I think that's going to be the biggest problem. Oh, there he goes. He just dropped 4 more gates.
Yeah. I was thinking those were the ones you were talking about.
And then there's
9 gates so far for Oxy?
Yeah, he had 5 and then plus those.
Okay. So now Oxygen has the economic advantage, and so much that he has his third is up and should be saturated soon. The other engagement here over by JD's third.
Alright. Storm is good versus Void Rays, but not crazy good. And he doesn't have the energy. Just barely 2 Templar didn't have energy for Storms there. So
who lost the Mothership Core? Did they both lose their Mothership Core?
Yeah, neither of them have Mothership Cores up. I'm guessing JD feedback on the Mothership Cores.
Okay. Almost picks off that Templar, but it survives and joins up with some Stalkers, which is smart of JD, because those Stalkers can push back those Void Rays pretty well.
Kinda.
At least well enough for Oxy to pull away from that fight. Didn't want to keep...
I still think that what really... I think if JD just warped in 3 DTs, sent 1 to each base, he could just win this game right now.
Yeah.
There's no cannons. I think that's his only way to stay in the game. Because... Yeah, Oxygen's up like 20 supply. Oxygen's third is done. He's mining from it. Oxygen's army comp is better than JD's, so that would be his only way to come back, would be to get that DT harassment.
Also, can I say how weird it is to say that Oxygen is has a better composition than JD?
Yeah.
Because out of context, it sounds pretty hilarious.
Definitely.
So he sees that third is not running, so he's sending a nice Zealot warp in that direction. Well, he's taking Soul Army there.
Yeah, he's just gonna destroy it.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I think it's so weird that there's no Colossus in this PvP.
Yeah.
All my entire PvP revolves around Colossus.
He just lost all of his Templar. He has one sitting back doing nothing. Yeah, I think the Void Rays just end this game. Yeah.
More like skill rays.
And that's it. Oxy takes it 2-1.
Yeah, that was
very well played.
It's a 20-minute game.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
It was pretty good. I really enjoyed that.